Hey everyone, I'm Brad Wood. I'm a solutions consultant here at Sketch Development. And in this video, we are going to look at two really cool new features in Confluence. The first one's called Remix, and this allows you to transform the content on your Confluence pages into things like charts, graphs, infographics, and more. And then we'll use the new Improve Formatting feature to reformat an existing page and make it ready for our audience. At Sketch Development, we're an Atlassian solutions partner, and we work with teams on consulting, licensing, and training across the Atlassian toolset. We're always excited for new features in the Atlassian ecosystem, and we can't wait to share these updates with you. So Remix is a highly anticipated feature in Confluence and something that I've been waiting to get my hands on for a while now, and I'm super excited that it's here. One thing to note that this feature does use Rovo, so you will need to enable Rovo in your Confluence instance in order to take advantage of this. But it's really intuitive. One of the ways you can use this is just highlight your text and then click the Remix button. Or if you hover over a text block, you can click the Remix button that shows up over here. So we'll click on this. We've got 4 different categories of things that we can generate, or you can just prompt Rovo down here at the bottom using natural language to generate something for you. Within each section, we've got several different charts we can choose from, or we can choose Pick for Me and let Rovo decide what it thinks would be the best option out of the things that it can generate for your content. So we've got all of our different chart types. We've got different diagrams, we've got infographics, and we've got visualizations. And I'll show some examples from each category here in just a second. Let's go ahead and create a chart though. So I'm going to click into Charts and select Pie Chart. And we'll give Rovo just a second to generate our pie chart. And so here's the chart that it came up with. It gave us a nice title here, and there's kind of a legend down here at the bottom. If we hover over any of these wedges, we get some more information here as well. So I like that. It's super simple and to the point. If I want to make changes to any of these, by the way, I can click on this and click the Edit button. And ask Rovo to make changes. And then there's some other things depending on the chart that you can change as well, like border options, for example. And I can even change the chart type. If I'm not happy with this as a pie chart, I can just have it try again and make any of these other types of charts just by clicking there. Here's a bar chart example from the same data, by the way, or same content, I should say. I like this. I like these kind of high-level metrics up here at the top that it generated. And again, just kind of a simple bar chart. I think that's super to the point, easy to digest, etc., and a lot nicer to look at than just this text that I started with. Here's an example. Let's say we've got a new workflow in Jira that we want to create, but we want to look at it as a flow chart first. I've got my text. I remixed it into this flow chart, and this is actually creating a Confluence whiteboard. So this whiteboard will be a child of the page that it was generated from. I can zoom in and out on here, and then if I go to the whiteboard itself, I've got all of the whiteboard's functionality that you would expect from Confluence. Here's just a simple infographic that is generated from these talking points. Maybe I want to use this in an all-hands meeting or a quarterly update, something like that. Sales are good, turnover's up, which is bad, employee satisfaction medium, so it shows some little graphics here and things like that. And again, if I'm not happy with that, I can just ask Rovo to edit it. This last example is just kind of a org chart table type of thing. We've got our different employees, their titles, who they report to, and where they're located. And you can generate an org chart from this using Remix. But I wanted to show this, which is the kind of a geographical map that it can generate. And so I included all of our employees' locations, and you can just hover over these and see where they're located. So again, Remix is really intuitive, super simple. Doesn't take too long to generate the charts and the graphics. And then if you're not happy with them, you can just ask Rovo to edit them and try again. So that's Remix. And I do want to show one other new Confluence feature, and it's called Improve Formatting. And so we've got just an example of some meeting notes that I took kind of hastily during a meeting we had recently. I didn't have time to do any formatting, add titles or subtitles or anything else to this besides some text. I've got a couple of checkboxes I was able to add quickly here. But maybe I want Rovo to just improve these meeting notes for me and make them look a little bit nicer. All I have to do is come up here to the top and click Improve Formatting. And in just a matter of a couple seconds, it's going to rework our entire page. So it's given us some titles, some emojis. It's even done subheadings under our titles. So you can see under topics, we talked about YouTube content, we talked about our website, we talked about the training courses that we offer, and then we've got our action items down here at the bottom. So that can save us a ton of time, especially when you've created a page really quickly and don't want or don't have the time to reformat it yourself. Just use the improved formatting feature. And again, I think it's really nice and works really well. All right, so I hope you enjoyed these looks at both the remix feature and the improved formatting feature. Hope you got some good ideas on how you can use remix to transform your Confluence content, and then of course, improve the formatting of your pages as well, all powered by Rovo. If you have any questions on these topics or anything else in the Atlassian ecosystem, don't hesitate to reach out to me via email or LinkedIn. Both of those are in the description of this video. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day.